How to use my intuition more. Hello and welcome. Thank you for watching. My name is Dr. Barbara Bryce. I'm originally a veterinarian, and now I'm helping people who feel stressed and overwhelmed, especially veterinarians, to regain their joy of life and a better life quality within a few sessions. I use something called advanced conversational hypnosis, which has nothing to do with the classical hypnosis, no eye closure, no walking down the steps or anything like that. So it's a very fun process and really efficient. But today's question is how to use my intuition more. And it's rooted in a discussion I've heard about connecting with somebody who has died. And we are very afraid to use these skills, or we have actually never learned to use our intuitive sense, which is just another sense as the visual sense, as hearing, as taste and smell and all of that. So how to use this more and how to learn to use it again, because we all have this sense. We have this innate intuition, and you see it in children that it's still very active. They're still very well connected to this sense, and they use it every day. And unfortunately, once we grow up, and because it's not taught in school, it's not very known, and it has this kind of woo-woo touch to it. It's not very commonly used, but we all have it. So that's to start with. We all have it, and we all are able to connect with it. How to learn to use it. The thing is, we very often keep ourselves and our mind very busy. And that's what's hindering, or what's not very helpful to use your intuition. So one thing you can do is really stop your activities. Give yourself some silence, some space, some time to do nothing. It can be contemplation while you sit, or you can even have a walk in nature, but really be very silent. And even if you have thoughts, which you will have, let them go, let the thoughts pass and really tune into your body. It has a lot to do also with your body, with how well you're connected with your body and how well you're tuned into your body. And that helps your intuitive sense to arise, to get stronger, to support you. It's very connected to your body. And very often, if you get these intuitive impulses, intuitive inputs, you have a bodily sensation. It might be that it freezes you, like your hair stands up, or you get a tingling sensation on your head or somewhere else. You get a gut feeling. It's also very often connected to the gut too, but it's more than just a gut feeling. It's a lot bigger. And sometimes when you learn to use this intuitive sense, you will have the impression that somebody is close to you, that there's somebody wants to talk to you. You start dreaming more intensely. And also, like, you might have like these lucid dreams where you go on journeys, on adventures during your dreams. And all that becomes more natural to you because you allow it to happen. You don't need to force anything. It's not that you need to have any strict practice or anything. It really helps if you become silent and tune into your body. That's really the basic thing. And nature helps also. It helps a lot to spend a lot of time in nature and really clear your body and your mind from all the clutter you have collected during the day and during the time you have not used your intuition. But it doesn't mean that it takes years to practice or to reconnect. It doesn't take long. It really, what also helps is like having a healthy lifestyle, like drinking plenty of water, eating fresh food, special vegetables and fruits, but also, I'm a omnivore, so I don't think you're not allowed to eat meat to be intuitive or to increase your intuitive senses. But you are invited to have a good look at what you put into your body and have a good sense. Also there, you can use your intuition. You can go shopping intuitively and really ask yourself, is this feeding me well? Does this have a good vibration? And you will learn that your intuition will increase with practice, as does every sense. If you have closed eyes, your auditory sense will improve and increase. I once went to a restaurant where which was where it was dark. We couldn't see a thing, and people who were serving were blind, and it was really an extremely intense experience. Also eating, your olfactory sense and your taste sense was highly increased because the visual sense was gone. So it's very interesting. If you start practicing and you start using this sense, it will get better, it will get faster, and it will get less strange to use this sense. It's really very natural if you start using it. And what else? Yeah, it's this body part, which is also very important. That's also one reason why yoga feels so good and why you feel so great after yoga, because there you're really invited to reconnect to your body, to reconnect and also align your meridians. You're really, by stretching, by using these asanas, you reconnect with this body, and you also let this energy flow in different directions by doing these movements. It's very healthy for your body and for your nervous system to do yoga, and that's the right moment to reconnect also with your intuition. It helps a lot to use yoga in combination with what I've explained before, and to practice intuition. You can use it in any life situation. It's good when you stop keeping yourself so busy and allow some silence, some silence, some calm moments to increase these your intuitive sense. And also allow, sometimes people get very afraid when they start using this sense. They start to see maybe things. They think there's somebody there and they don't see anybody. You don't need to be afraid of this. And if anything scares you, just send it to the light. Just don't start, don't be afraid. It's all good. You're not endangered. And it's also especially past ones want to connect, or maybe have some message for you, or really want to leave some message or being close to you, especially if they've passed recently. So by using this intuitive sense, you're really allowed to allow this connection with these past ones who still want to give you some kind of message or anything. And you are able to do that. When you feel ready, you can do it. And as I said, everybody can. And we are really very invited, especially in these times now, to reconnect to our intuition, reconnect to this very helpful sense, which will also help you to stay calm in these challenging times, and in you feel less hopeless and less helpless when you allow yourself to use this intuitive sense. And when you want to learn this in a group, when you want some guidance, and when you want to really experience this on the fly, so to say, I will offer a 3-day seminar online in February. And it's the method we use is called Thetahealing. And it's a very simple method which has been used by hundreds of thousands of people all around the world. And it's really a cool tool, I would say, and I love to teach it. So that's one possibility to go and explore and to really experience it. And it's it's fun to see, because you're practicing, you really start using it. You're like thrown into the water and you learn to swim immediately. And that's so cool, because it's so easy once you've experienced it, and you start, you trust yourself more, and you can do it. And that helps a lot to use it in everyday life too, and to